This is the Gibberish with your boy.
You tried so hard.
Honestly, you're good there. I have no reason to laugh.
Until he looked at me, though.
Yeah, no, I looked at James too.
waiting.
James was shaking, dog. This guy made in his head.
Okay.
Yo, it's the Gibberish with your boy Lex, Jimmy, and Trizzy. We out here drinking some JP Whiskey Deluxe. What? Okay. But yeah, that's what we drinking, the whiskey.
Here comes the accent at the beginning of the podcast that disappears as time goes on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I just, you know, I do it well. Topic of the week is sorry.
You trying to throw it to me? I was like, dog.
Yeah. But topic of the week we're gonna do today is assists.
Back to the regular scheduled programming.
Talking about, you know, life, girls, whatnot.
Oh my goodness.
Why did you do that in the laugh? Why did you do that in the laugh? Yo,
Talk about life.
we talking about
What about life?
we talking about life, bro. We talking about our lives. We talk about, you know,
Okay.
what we do out here.
But today
is about the sis.
Today is about assists, though, and the assists that has happened in our lives.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
I
all
see how
right.
you tried to wrap it around.
That's what we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, it's not about, you know, it's about, you know, scoring and then, you know, you help your boys out.
Oh.
Scoring and playing balls and shit. Yeah, okay.
Knocking over his microphone and shit.
Yeah, that's a crossover right there.
Okay.
All right. So,
The assists.
assist.
So let's start with what an assist is.
All right. Well, basketball terminology just twice as by drink.
I mean, whatever. It carries the same. Yeah.
It carries the same, you know, if you talk about the girls being a ball.
Oh,
jeez.
Okay, I'm done. That was the last one. I promise.
The first one.
What's an assist?
Well, an assist in, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can perform an assist.
Okay.
You can perform an assist as in being a wayman,
Yes.
introducing a girl to your friend.
So as soon as you do the introduction, it counts as an assist?
Yeah.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Because
agree.
then it's up to your, you know, it's up to your boy to
Take
continue.
it. Like, you get to do some shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
So if I meet a girl on the street and I go, yo, this is Lex.
have you met Lex? Yeah, that's an
It's an
assist.
assist right there. Even though I don't know her.
I mean, that's,
Gotta know her.
you have to know her?
Because anybody can do that. If you're not doing it for yourself, that kind of removes
I
the
guess
shine
so, yeah.
or whatever.
No, I still think it's an assist.
So this is just.
Yeah.
Well, because, some people can't just walk up to someone and talk to them, right?
But if you're not doing it for yourself, then it makes it easier.
It is maybe easier.
That's true.
But I still think it's an assist. If it pans out, because if
It pans out.
yeah,
Mm.
because you would have never spoken to her if I
That's an
did it.
assist. You got to score.
That's true. Yeah, so, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes
Okay,
sense.
yeah, there you go.
That's a nice one right there. In order for the assist to count as an assist, you gotta score. In something. It doesn't mean you have to actually have sex, but something. You
A
gotta do
number or
something
something.
like that.
Something has to
Yeah,
start
yeah,
with
yeah,
date,
some kind of
something.
positive.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay, so if you say, have you met Jimmy, or have you, you know, that counts. I guess that counts if they complete it, or whatever they're going to complete.
Mm-hmm.
What about loaning clothes, loaning whips, loaning bread? Is that kind of an assist?
But it's, I mean,
I think it's different types of
It's a
assist.
hockey assist.
hockey assist.
Because hockey you could assist
Oh,
twice,
yeah,
3 times.
I feel you.
Everyone involved on the play gets the assist.
Okay.
So
So if I borrow a shirt from Lex, which
And
I've done many times,
and she compliments the shirt.
and then I go to somewhere and a girl's like, "Oh, nice shirt."
That's,
Is that an assist?
I guess.
The conversation starts because of the shirt.
then yeah.
Yeah.
But are you already going on the date with her?
No, like I would go to a party or something like
And
that.
the girl compliments on your shirt, and that's how you
Yeah,
start
yeah,
talking? Yeah, I guess that's an assist. I mean, the only way for me to get credit for this is unless you say, I got a credit because the shirt.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's indirectly.
I feel like if I'm borrowing your clothes and I go and I look fly and I'm getting women's attention,
Then
Then
I
it's
guess-
assist.
and
Yeah,
that's-
no, it makes sense.
I'm giving you the assist.
Okay, yeah,
for
so clothes and car, yeah.
Car definitely
for sure,
is.
for sure.
For sure.
What else can you count? Yeah, clothes, cars, money. I mean, if you don't have money to take a girl out in the first place, bro, I mean, I don't think
she's saying broke niggas can't get no pussy. What are you trying to say?
No, I'm saying that if I let person like my boy $100 to go on a date.
Does that happen though?
No, but I guess that I don't think. I mean, yeah, you're helping out a lot. You are assisting him, but
I'm not
just get your priorities straight, bro.
You're not that close to friends.
Yeah, I'll give you $100 for a date with some random.
No. Yeah, not a random. So no, I don't think money counts.
But if you borrow your car and they pick up the girl, it's not the same thing as kind of like borrowing money.
No, because I get my car back and then I could, you go $100 out of my money. You better be paying me back first.
Yeah,
they pay you back. They say, okay, I need $75. Does that count as an assist?
Where's your money?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why are you going on a date if you got no money?
Yeah, you popped up at the wrong, at an inconvenient time.
Where's your priorities at right now?
The girl just hit him up like, "Oh, you doing something?" He's like, "I always want to go somewhere nice, but my paycheck didn't come in." You acting like everybody got money.
No, I'm not acting like that. I'm just saying.
I feel like if a car counts, then the money got to count too. No,
in that case,
I don't know.
I would. If you're gonna take that, I trust him. Then yeah, I'll give the money.
Lex like, I didn't think assist went this deep.
Yeah,
he's like, I just thought it was like, yo.
I don't know if I really want to count the money because nah.
I think anything that you do to help your boy get pussy is an assist. If it led to the getting of pussy, you could be even like, yo, come, I borrowed someone's crib before. Like I didn't have my own. I wasn't homeless. I was just living with my parents.
No, but that's a huge assist.
And then I brought her there, and then
that's a huge assist. Yeah.
So
I mean,
if during those times,
we've all done that. We've all brought girls to
people's cribs.
Yeah.
I haven't done that.
If you done that?
I don't think so.
You never brought a girl over to C's house?
Who?
Chris?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I brought a girl over, but not to date.
It's true. I mean, she's always operated solo dolo, really. Yeah.
Shit, bring her home. My mom's home.
She out there moaning and shit. I feel like if we're gonna count cars and cribs and
I mean, if you guys count, no,
I think it makes sense.
Count money.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we've established what an assist.
What an assist is.
So
let's get into it.
What was your first assist?
Let's get into it.
Why is he doing that? Like they know that he's talking closer to the mic.
They can hear me. What's your question?
What was your first assist that
someone's assisted me?
Your first one, yeah. The first one
that I gave out.
You gave out.
I'd rather go with the ones that were given to me first.
Okay, so that.
The one that comes to Trizzy, I haven't been assisted many times, man. I'm out here on these streets. I'm out here throwing assists like fucking a basketball player. I don't watch basketball, so I don't know who the fuck. What's that guy's name? Nash.
Oh, Steve Nash.
Yes. He does assists, right?
Yes. He does.
I'm out here throwing assists like Steve Nash.
But yes. But that makes sense. Now you're retired too.
Yeah, I'm retired. Well, I'm retired.
You're still giving assists.
Yeah. But I'm still giving assists. No, I'm retired. I'm retired. But yes, I haven't gone to any back. I've gotten one from Trizzy, which I will save for the girl of the week. Who else has given me this? Actually, I almost forgot one.
If you're gonna no, hold on. If you're gonna give me surface ones, because I don't really. I mean,
Lex gave me my assist, who was my wife, who I love dearly.
Oh, okay.
Technically, but I had to work so fucking hard for that assist.
There's a reason for that.
And he was reluctant to give it in the first place. But he did give the assist for my wife. I met my wife through Lex. That's true. So
I thought I was just thinking surface stuff but I mean, you lent me your car, I've lent you my car.
Are you comparing my wife to my car, dog?
What? No, I was talking about just regular. Like,
you meant not like just, actual.
I mean, you count that as an assist, and I'm like, okay, but I mean,
You mean car wise? No one's loaning me their car.
I mean, no, I'm saying like I've borrowed your car.
Yeah.
I said I lent you my car one time because
true you did.
That's the only time I kind of really.
You let me a car.
If you're
one
talking
time.
About cars, that's like one thing. Whatever.
You did. You let me clothes many times.
Yeah.
You let me clothes. Lex got nice clothes.
Who's tallying that up?
A small black shirt.
A small black shirt with the white thing on top. I love that shirt. I all the time.
Remember that shirt?
I still have it.
Yeah, I
still have that shirt. I don't wear it. It's done. I just have it though.
Tight as shit, probably up to your belly button.
It's true. It was a tight shirt, man. He gave me assist there. I also got assist with friends' cribs. Not a couple of friends. Yeah. Juice gave me his crib a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Cash is giving us assists.
Has he? Me?
I mean, in the clubs, right? I mean, I don't know if we get numbers. We don't actually close the whole.
I think that's like a joint thing. We all do have our strengths. We throw them like bait and we pull them in. We kind of do our own thing.
Okay. I mean,
what about you? What assists have you received?
I think he's received many.
I received some assists. You know, I borrowed people's cars, cribs. You know, introductions. And
early on, yeah.
I think I've gotten the whole roundabout of assists.
That's good, man.
You know, I got some Steve Nashes, but I'm like Jordan, so I hog the ball. So.
That you hog the fuck out of the ball.
You know, sometimes you just gotta do that. You gotta be the best. You know what I mean?
You love these women. You know, it makes sense.
Whoa.
I just wanted to see what you're gonna say.
Well, I just said, you would have went on blast, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah.
What about you, Trizzy? Have you got any assists thrown your way?
Cars, no. I never smashed anyone else's place. I think.
It's true. He's kind of solo dolo. He doesn't really.
Yeah.
You don't need assists, bro.
I mean, I got direct assists. That was
Kobe right there.
You know, we got direct assists. You know, which is good. Yeah, probably like one assist.
Jesus, that's a good record, man.
Yeah, but I mean, then again, I'm more low profile, so it's like, you know, I won't necessarily you won't give me I have to ask for the assist, which I won't ask. So you know,
too much pride.
Yeah, probably. You know, but yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel James thinking over my shoulders. So. I know you have a question around there somewhere.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. First, why don't we why don't we talk about the assists we've given now? Right? We talk about the assists we received. Mm-hmm. Why don't we talk about the assists that we've handed out? Mm-hmm. Not just to each other, but in general. If we can remember them. And I remember a lot of them.
You should start.
Okay, I can start. So I've given my boy Lex over here several dozens.
Why are you helping him out right now?
Yeah, I know it's true, bro.
Anyways,
I've given several dozens assists, right?
This is the guilt trip, right?
Several, right? Yeah. The only difference is he refuses to acknowledge any of them.
That's not true.
This goes to my next question, which is probably going to take up a lot of the time.
There we go.
We know, as friends, we know. And I think it's because you grew up with two brothers, I think, right? So you always had to, keep your stuff to yourself. And you're greedy.
I had to share. No,
but you know what's funny? You're probably one of the nicest people I know in terms of doing things for other people.
True.
You're a kind person. That's the truth. Not to juice you up.
You're very kind.
You're a kind person, man.
All right, thank you.
Lex will go out of his way. And the reason why I'm saying this now is I gotta bring you up to tear you down a little bit, right? Out of reality is you will go out of your way to help people, that you know, way further than I would ever fucking.
Yeah, me too.
You've gotten jobs for people, dog, you are a job hiring market. People, you've gotten jobs for people, tons of people. You've gotten places for people to live. You've gotten, things approved. You got all types of shit. So you're not a mean person. You're probably one of the nicest people that I know, one of. But when it comes to pussy, dog.
Greedy dude.
Dog, you are the greediest cat. One of the greediest cats it's like you don't think you're gonna get more pussy after that. That's what it seems like. You're like, I gotta keep this what I have because
for now.
Because I don't know when the next one's coming. In reality, the next one comes fairly quickly.
Something happened to his dress, you don't know what
his dress is gonna catch on fire, and then afterwards it's gonna be like, oh man, but you know what I mean? So why don't we start there before I name the assist?
Here we go.
Why is it you're greedy?
I knew he wanted to get to this so badly.
It's been a topic list for a long time.
And I knew that it was gonna come up in one of our topics. It's bound to come up. Season, during the end of the season, the beginning of the season, it was gonna come. Absolutely. Listen, I'm not greedy. Okay. I just I like to, you know what it is right now? I'm single. All right. Okay. I like to build up a roster, right? Sure. You know what I mean? If I get a nice enough roster, there's girls that are going to fall off.
What's a roster?
A roster?
Yeah.
Personally, is at least 5 girls.
5 girls in rotation.
At least 5. Right.
That's a big roster.
Hold on. It's been happy. It's been done. It's been done.
It can be done. It's just that's a big roster.
I mean, I know. I'm saying I've had 5 girls in rotation at one point. I'm pretty sure
that you've had sex with all 5 of them, or they're like just that you can go on dates with them. Like what is the criteria? Yeah, what's the criteria for them to be in the roster?
They'll all be in their own. They'll always be the one that I go out with and will obviously smash. And
so you've had to have smashed all 5?
No, there's gonna be like maybe 1 or 2 that I haven't smashed yet, or I'm courting to smash eventually. That word.
So some of
I do like that word.
some of them you've had to have already smashed.
Some of them it's to build it. It'll be like I start talking to one and another one falls in. And, it's kind of like
I'm just trying to see like what's the differences between them. Did you smash? Like, do you have like 3 that I can smash whenever I want, and then 2 is like I'm trying?
Yeah, it'll be like that. It'll be something like that, And then after if I see that I'm either getting tired of 3, it sounds so doggish.
Because you're a Don Juan, yeah.
I said doggish.
No, I know. I said you're a Don Juan.
Oh, thank you.
You're tired of the 3 girls you're smashing.
If I get tired of the 3 girls or whatever, then I'll start dropping those off. And I mean, so far my record is that they end up burning.
You'll bench them or burn them.
Yeah, exactly. And then I have like the 2 that I'm most likely talking to, and there's gonna be that 1 other 2 that I'm feeling out of all of them, obviously, because I would want to spend more time with that one, not with that one.
Okay.
Because I've done the talking just to 1 and just focusing on 1 doesn't really work out for me. So far, the other way before it worked out a bit more. It's just a bit more dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense of
getting
caught, babies, you just don't want, especially at this age, it's much more. So maybe I'm going to work my way up to like 3, keep around 3,
3's a good number.
Although I would like to do a perfect week. That'd be dope.
What's the perfect week?
Have a girl every day.
You're a dog.
A different girl every week.
Just do that one time.
I almost did that, but I previously said
yeah, everyone counts.
Yeah, it's just like if you do that one time, I think it's pretty dope.
They're gonna fall off by this day.
I mean, listen, just just.
But before we get to you being greedy, do you have a roster, Trizzy? Do you work on the roster system? Like, how do you rotate? How do you rotate? That's terrible.
Yeah, I think
you keep some in the chamber.
Yeah. Some horses in the stable.
That's fucking
This guy called me a dog. Shoot.
No, I mean,
you're a whore, bro.
I'm not a whore. I don't have sex that often, I have some girls that are readily available. Mm-hmm. I'd say 2, 3 that is available, but I do have to, it's not just sex. Like I gotta, we gotta chill a little bit. Sometimes we don't have sex, and then then there's 2 that are like, if I push it a little bit further, I can get to that. But I think 3 is a solid number. Usually, I'm talking to 3, maybe not constantly, but I'm talking to 3, and over the weeks, I'll have sex here and there with 1 of the 3. And often, usually, actually, it's like it'll be 1. For the same amount of a month, and then the next one will be okay. Now I'm talking to her now for a month, Yeah.
But they drop off themselves. Like, how do they the one you smash one for a month? Mm-hmm. After that, she's kind of like just goes back and says it's her turn now. Like, how does it work? Where they just kind of like draw distance. Like,
I think I draw distance. I think
they try to push a relationship at some point. No, that's what I noticed back in the day. Is 1 out of the people in the roster will end up trying to push a relationship, and then
depends on what you do with them. That's exactly it. Depends on what you do with them.
Yeah.
If you're just bringing them to the house late nights every once in a while and smashing, they're not gonna get that vibe. But if you're bringing them out, if you're bringing them around friends, if you're bringing them around friends, that's nice, right? If you're bringing them around friends,
it's not nice at all.
It is. If you're taking them out,
idea.
If you're constantly talking to them, texting them, then they're gonna pick up those ideas of, oh, he wants to stay serious.
True.
Because all those are signs for he wants me around all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking to the girl once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then here and there we meet up, handle some business, and then then it's not. She won't ever ask that. She'll be like, "Hey, maybe it's not gonna get serious. I'm gonna So you stop talking to him eventually, and then when it ends, it ends.
Right. Now, if you're trying to avoid burning a bridge, as you mentioned, if at some point in your life you mentioned you weren't going to burn a bridge, and you wouldn't do that to keep the bridge intact,
right?
So you would just play what both Trizzy and I said is to avoid burning bridges. You play the friend card and just kind of be, let's just hang out. To not burn the bridge since you've never contributed a damn thing. Okay?
Yeah.
But if you want to be greedy and you can kind of play the whole, I'm just going to smash it, and then eventually she'll get catch feelings. Since sometimes they say that I love you, sometimes.
Yeah.
And then, you catch feelings and then you burn bridge that way. But not to stray off topic. I find with rosters, back in the day when I was doing my thing, it was hard to juggle. I wouldn't say hard, but the time where I'd have to figure out what's going on is when they push relationships. And I found myself having that conversation often.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where it's like, they start saying, oh, well, if we're doing all this, and we've been talking for so long, why aren't we just like going to the next step?
Well, what's long though?
In
their point of views.
I kept them a long time, man. I'm talking 4 or 5 months.
Oh, yeah, that's a long time.
And I'm not just smashing.
Yeah, but you're taking them out.
I'm not taking them all out. They'd come to the crib. We cook. I'm not just sticking penis.
No, I know, but these I've come to realize these are things that can't.
But that's why you can if you don't want to burn a bridge.
No, but But the thing is that if you bring them over and you cook for them...
I'm not cooking. We cook together. We do watch a movie. We hang out. It's not just like straight sex.
That's relationship shit.
I know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like you don't want to just smash right away and tell them to bounce. I never want to treat any girl like that.
No, but but there are girls that are just down to do that.
True,
right? Yeah, absolutely.
No, there are girls.
I'm not saying I cook a meal every time I.
No, I know.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna cook
we'll cook a meal and
I understand.
Make pottery
you
or
just
some
come
shit.
chill. You guys sometimes don't even smash. Just chill and just like watch movies. That's relationship type shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's relationship type. If a girl comes over and she chills with you for 3-4 hours and you guys are just chilling in your bed, cuddling and watching movies,
like one of your girls.
What?
Back in the day. Not back in the day. About a year ago. She was like Filipino or some shit like that. I'm saying cooking spaghetti and meatballs and shit like that.
This guy put up blood.
I mean, what do you think is gonna happen?
But I smashed though.
How did that help?
I smashed. I still smashed.
Yeah, you didn't tell us that.
Oh yeah, I still smashed that night.
He was going through the shit. He smashed like 4 minutes and then he stopped.
Yeah,
exactly. This is wrong or some shit. Whatever.
I didn't say this.
I don't know. Whatever.
No, but I'm just like I understand. No, I understand your point of view of like if you do this kind of like salvaging the friendship type thing that you should have with a person in a relationship.
It's not just say I'm salvaging a friendship. I'm very appreciative of women who let me stick my penis in them. Okay, because absolutely. I wasn't always. I mean, when I was growing, I'm not the best looking guy. So I always appreciate the women who'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna run lush. I don't want to treat them badly. I never understood the idea of treating them badly. But you're right. Maybe I'm taking it too far, and I'm pushing that relationship. So what's the middle ground?
I think I'm the middle ground.
No, you're not the middle ground. You're not. I think probably just the middle ground.
Just the middle ground.
So what do you do, Trizzy, when you invite him over? He says he does relationships too. He doesn't always smash. They come through.
Yeah, but he doesn't. But I mean, he'll chill with them once every 4 or 5 months, bro.
4 or 5 months.
Okay, 2 months. You'll
2 months.
Yeah, and then you'll
once every 2 months.
Okay, depends on who. I mean, right now, my ex-girlfriend has been hitting me up once every 3 weeks. No, I mean, she takes me out more, but we actually chill once every 3 weeks.
Right.
And then we'll do what we do. So there's another girl who I see.
Shout out to the whiskey.
I see. I talk to her a lot. Recently, we haven't been showing as much, but her I could, whatever. Really, I don't.
Yeah.
Don't. Last time I beat was on New Year's.
What's that?
I still haven't beat yet. I chill with her and we chill. We went to go eat the other day. We didn't do anything. I didn't go back to her house. She didn't come back to my place.
But tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like you actually prefer the like hanging out. Like you don't need like this guy needs the beating.
What?
You say you were feeding like this guy is
feeding. I mean,
no, but
this guy craves the.
If they're sending me pictures and shit, it's like, yo, when you come over, like, you know,
and down the street,
whatever. I don't know how down the street maybe like.
So this guy drove. Anyway,
I did.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
But so listen, the thing is with me is like I kind of let things play out. So if we're over chilling and I don't get any vibes from her, then I'm not doing anything. If she's whatever, if she comes over to drink and chill, then I know. If you're drinking and chilling, chances are. But like if she just comes over and we're just chilling, like whatever, or I'm by her and we're just chilling, I don't feel like she wants anything. Maybe obviously if I do things, I'm sure she won't say no. Yeah. But if we're just chilling, then I won't go along. And then,
but you can go like 2 weeks without smashing the same. Like if you talk to her, you're texting or talking. You can go like 2 weeks without saying, yo, I need to smash this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think he can.
Could. Definitely could.
If you're talking, and like, yo, when she comes over, you're going to try to smash you. I feel like you're not going to play that same position.
It depends on how much I like her, though. It all depends on how I like her.
You don't like her, you want to invite her over.
No, I mean, what? No, if I have nothing towards her, then no, I won't invite her over.
I'm confused. I'm saying, if you're texting a girl that you love her.
No, but I have, I find she attractive, etc., etc.
Yes.
Okay.
And she comes over, I feel like you're going to push the action.
But not if, the texting is just the same old, hey, how are you? Fine.
Let me rephrase this. If a girl comes over to hang out with you at night, or just in general, usually, I feel like you're pushing the action. Unless you're trying to wife it.
No, I don't always.
I feel like you're pulling your penis out.
No.
You're trying to.
That's completely inaccurate. That's completely inaccurate.
You just chill.
Sometimes I will just chill.
And when's the last time you did that? Just chilled. You did not try it. Maybe the last time she turned you down, you just chilled.
I just chilled
at the crib.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to. Hold on.
For 6-7 years.
No.
Every girl that came to the crib in the last couple of times you smashed.
No. There's only 2.
I think of 3.
Well, who are you thinking about? The one that I just finished talking to for months on?
Yeah.
That doesn't count because I was talking to her. Who are you talking?
Anyway, I'm saying in the last 3 girls that came over, you smashed all 3 of them.
Last 3 girls?
Last 3 different girls that came over, you smashed all 3.
What 3 girls, bro?
The one that's, I'm not going to say...
native?
An ex.
Security?
And an ex.
Look at his dumb face.
Ex.
I remembered that.
I forgot about the ex. But no, I didn't push the action for the ex.
But you knew what the intentions were. Don't bullshit.
No, I couldn't. No, because I've chilled with her at my crib and not done anything before.
There was gin involved.
When's the last time?
Yeah, we had drinks and nothing happened.
When's the last time? When's the last time you chilled with her and nothing was involved?
The last time before that time she came over. 100%.
I chill with her often. Seems like.
I don't chill with her often. But we text at least once or twice a week.
Anyways, let's go back to the.
He's not happy with that.
I don't know. I don't believe you.
I swear.
When's the last time you hung out with her? That you did. You said before the last time. When was that?
What are we right now? We're September. So let's say June.
Okay, that's a long distance because you fucked a lot since June.
Yeah,
and everything most girls that come over to your crib, I'd say 75 to 85% you're smashing. I think that's the point I'm trying to make. Tristan, I feel like is not that high of a rate. He can actually hang out without having to smash.
I've done that, and every time I do that, they get mixed signals and they think that it's gonna grow to something more. I think that's
the way you do it, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
All right, well, I guess I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it right at the same time. I don't know.
Let's talk about the assists.
Yes.
Oh no, we didn't get back to why you're greedy. Why are you greedy? Why are you greedy? Why are you greedy?
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I feel like I should just build my. I don't do much. I don't go out. You know what I mean? So I have my small little.
You go out more than I think both of us.
Absolutely.
Where do I go?
Wherever you go, it's more than us.
Yeah, I don't think you go out. I don't think
definitely
you go
more
out,
than him.
all the time. Definitely more than me.
Oh yeah, but you.
I know.
That's reasonable.
But I feel like you definitely go out more.
I don't really go out though. Like honestly,
out, definitely more than me.
Out
is chilling in the houses and shit.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I don't really go and meet new people. It's all the same people I meet.
the fuck? So you're trying to say you hoard the women you meet because you don't meet more often?
No, first of all, I don't have a roster. I like to have a roster before I just start distributing other girls.
Fair. I don't know if that's fair, but yeah, whatever.
That wants seven in the clip.
No, I said I'm only maxing at 3 right now.
Okay, so you're saying you want 3 in the clip before you can. Well, yeah. Share? If I have like 4 or 5 girls, bro, I can't juggle 4 or 5 girls with my schedule. Why is it you can't hand off when you're done? No offense to not trying to be misogynistic. You do your thing and you still don't want to hand off. I don't know, cause that's the main one. I get maybe if you don't have much in the roster. I mean, me personally, I'll still be a nice guy, but I can understand where you're coming from. Yeah. But I've seen this many times, my friend, where you're finished. Yeah. You no longer have interest, but you still don't want to share. Maybe because I just don't want to see them again. What? Maybe I just don't want to see them after. I just don't want to see them again. Shit. If let's say perfect example. I was done with the Filipino chick, and she ended up coming and playing ball with us every week. You know how annoying that was for me? I just didn't want to see her there. And I used to go there just to get away. From, like, as an outlet. And then I'd have to see her there. I was like, man, she's here again? And I had to be all like, oh, hey, fuck that shit. But you don't feel the same way when your boys are the same, they gotta see them. Because that's happened before where you didn't give a fuck. Right? Where you basically say, okay, let me get that assist. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you have to see her, though. No, but if you said you don't want to see her again. What the fuck would I want to see? Why would anyone want to see him again after that? You know what I mean? Why? No, but, I mean, I would not put it in the way to make you see. I don't know, man. I know, because I didn't think about it like that till it happened to me. In that sense. I mean, I didn't give any assist, but until they were still around when I didn't want them around. I didn't think, maybe they didn't want them around. But if your boy is doing his thing, when will you really have to see him? When they come over to events that you want. Why would your boy bring them to events? Because, what? You're talking about bringing them over to... I'm talking about assisting... Not that yet. I'm talking about just giving the assist to your boy so he can smash. I don't know. There's no need. I don't know. There's no need. See what I'm saying? There's no need. Okay. No need. Fine. But if you feel that way, right? Why take assists? You can't have... That's literally having your cake and literally eating it too. That's the definition. I'm a sweet tooth. You're saying like, I don't see a need why I need to give assists when I don't see it. But I'll take the assist when they're given to me. Yeah, but I don't throw salt if I don't get an assist. Like if you never gave me assist, I wouldn't throw salt as you. Fair, but you've asked for assists. Of course, everyone's gonna ask for assists, but I don't mean if I don't get them, it's not the end of the world. How is it fair you ask for assists but you're not willing to give them? I don't know. Ask Jordan, bro. I don't know. Ask Kobe 8, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Is it fair to say you're greedy? That's just a fair thing to say. You can call me greedy. I don't mind. Can you say, yeah, I'm a greedy cat? Say it. You can't say it. You can't say it. Oh, man. Okay, so, without going into too much detail, I can provide some... stories of assists given, but there were several. But why don't you guys go? Why don't you guys say some assists that we're talking about assists that we've given to people, right? Have you given assists to anybody? I mean, I've tried. Doesn't mean it pans out all the time. Who have you tried? I'm pretty sure I've tried giving assists to my brother a few times, like at clubs, but it doesn't pan out. I mean, we could do a different type of assist. Which one? Which is a wingman type interference type assist. Oh yeah. Yes, we could do that. Yeah, okay. That's true. Being a wingman to interfere with the friend is also an assist. Yes, in a different way. Even if that person who's doing the interference doesn't score, they still count as an assist. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So as you know, we went to. No, we don't know. James knows. Oh, okay, yes. James knows we went to see Kendrick Lamar. We're talking to the people. We're talking to the people. We're talking to everybody. You know, we went to see Kendrick Lamar. Great show. A lot of energy.
There's a lot of white people there. I was so surprised.
It's normal.
I didn't know.
White people go to concerts.
Yeah, I know. But it was my first concert. What do you want from me?
That's true.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
You know, so I
D Block is all black people. That's true. Because it wasn't really a concert. It was like a fucking venue.
But was it drama or YG was singing the nigga song?
Yeah, drum, and then it was YG.
Oh, why people were saying nigga?
Yo, I was looking around to see who was saying that.
Nigga, do you gonna scrap every person?
No. I just looked around. The people around me, it didn't look like they were singing.
Yeah, they look like they were singing.
Yeah, but like I'm pretty sure over there, like all the whole crowd, everyone else was singing it because I kept hearing my nigga. So I was like, oh, okay.
That's hard to.
Yeah.
What did YG expect?
Yeah, exactly.
So we went to see Kendrick, and I got a message on my Snap.
Sure.
And my message on the Snap was, "Oh, you're here at Kendrick." But prior to
this is why he snaps now. I get it.
This is
absolutely
prior to my Snap. Someone was telling me that the girl was telling me that she's gonna go see another artist, and it was like the same week. So I was like, "Okay, that's good for you." So I snapped, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm here." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you told me you were coming here already." So then she was looking to see where we were sitting. I showed her and I told her where we were sitting. She snapped where she was sitting. I snapped who she was with.
Pause right there. That's why you should have had alcohol beforehand. If you knew that.
I wasn't planning on...
I think low-key, you knew the way she was.
I would have brought alcohol.
That's fucked up.
You fucked up.
To run, ask your boy to run into friends and not provide any drinks?
Yeah, you fucked up.
Oh, man. I would have known.
But it's okay.
No,
stop at a bar, something, get him licked up.
The thing is, I didn't know that her friend... her sister was going to be there. I honestly thought it was her friend that was supposed to be with her, and her friend, if I'm not mistaken, lives downtown.
Okay.
So I thought it was just going to be us three coming back.
But once you found out that it wasn't that case.
What am I going to do? Order alcohol at the...
You stop at a bar, get some
drinks.
It
was too late, bro.
You could have went to a casual spot. But
it wasn't too late, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, okay.
This is good.
No, it's good. Casual sport, but I didn't think about that.
Okay.
I did.
You're focused on pussy. You're focused on pussy.
So she told me who she was with eventually, and I was like, okay. She showed me a picture. She wanted to see a picture of Trizzy.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
She's like, I want to see. Oh, because she was trying to get down?
Yeah.
100%. So, that's good, bro. It's good. So, basically.
My question.
I can't.
Yeah, I know, man. Just do it, man.
I ruined the thing.
Okay. So, at the end of the concert's done. Okay. There was not much messaging, just like showing each other who we were. Justin didn't seem impressed. Okay. He asked me, "Is that the one that flashed you with the sister?" I'm like, "Yes." Remember, I told you 2 sisters flashed me. It was that. It was that sister. So then, at the end, we meet them in front of the Bell Center, and I see what her sister looks like, and I was like, and I looked at Tristan, and
Doc, you're on your own. You got to take one for the team.
I mean, listen. She didn't look that bad.
She wasn't that bad.
It wasn't like
unbeatable.
It wasn't unbeatable.
If you had alcohol,
decimal numbers on here. On both, please.
Okay, sorry. So I mean, mine's like a 6.5.
Higher than that.
You were higher than that?
That guy always shoots low because he knows.
You know, she had a nice dress on.
She had a nice dress on.
Just makeup.
Okay, so give her a 7. Give her a 7.
You were 7 point?
Higher than that.
Really?
I think higher than that. There was 7 point, between 7 and 7.5.
Okay.
Damn. Okay. We had an assist right there for your boy Trizzy when he's ready to stop being greedy asshole. And what the other one?
Other one. If she passed, she barely passed, bro.
We talking
she passed. But I mean,
she didn't pass?
She didn't pass. But, you know, she's a nice girl, you know what I mean? That's the main thing.
It's a good personality.
No, honestly, but she wasn't that bad. I mean, maybe.
Give me numbers so I understand.
5.
5?
That's a good number.
5.
That's what came to my mind, yeah.
Okay. 5. So it's like if you drank some alcohol, she'd boost herself to like a 6.
So alcohol would have been 5. But no, it was a mix. I remember. Continue the story.
So we're walking now. We're walking to the car, and they're talking. And just before we even like get close to our car, whatever, I asked her like how old her sister was. She said 19. I gave Tristan another look because she's 19 and she's not looking nice. So it's like,
it's like 2 things right there.
Yo, that's 2 strikes, bro.
If you're gonna touch 19, they gotta be nice. Bad. I should have said it. They gotta be bad as fuck.
Bad, bro.
Yeah.
So we get to the car. We're driving. They're talking. I threw a few talking to them every 2 seconds, but not a lot though, you know. Just driving. I'm kind of wondering what's popping. Like, she's gonna run interference. I'm gonna try to run a threesome with 2 sisters.
Yeah, at this point we don't know. Like we're kind of like
we have no idea what's going on.
Why don't you try to run that?
First of all, there's no alcohol.
That's true.
Yeah,
that would have, and then it's like.
But you actually, in your mind, you're thinking.
I just thought because they flashed me on things.
So and that's your actual sister?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they don't. They don't fuck. They're down.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they'd be down.
You think you're gonna run that?
Some work
maybe.
What would your if you had alcohol? What would your play have been to run both of them? Yeah.
Well, first I would run it by Trizzy to see if he didn't want to smash or not.
He's like, I'm good.
If he's like he's good, he's going to bed. Yeah. Then I would wait for him to say kind of, all right, I'm going to go to bed. Kind of thing.
Yeah, I didn't have work next day, but I remember like, yo, I got work mad early.
So you're saying you work together, you go to bed early?
Yeah, I would let him figure out
Two nickels make a dime.
Exactly. Every time.
That's a smart move. You even like want to go upset. Oh, man, okay. Yeah. So I guess you need alcohol for this.
Yeah, because then like, everyone's been more social, and her sister was kind of shy.
Sister was mad shy, right?
Super shy.
I mean, so it was
tough, but cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we drive. We get to the house now, and
it's a little awkward.
A little bit.
Not for me, but like I mean, just in a general sense, it's a little awkward.
Because like I mean,
because I think everyone just doesn't know how this is gonna like kind of play out, right?
No one knew.
I don't know if she knew. If I was going to kind of separate her sister, like I don't think anyone knew what was going to happen.
I didn't know. I thought, like, I knew.
Did you care?
What?
Did you care?
Well, you knew he was probably getting.
I knew I was going to get something.
So I'm saying, so did you care?
Yes. Me, I was like, I didn't know what he wanted to do.
Do I not want to?
I kept asking, like, yo, what are we doing here? Like,
yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yes. But did you care?
Yes, I cared. I cared for his matter. Okay. I cared to see, like, if he was going to get some or not. And I thought, like, if he wasn't, like, how?
I think he was a little nervous. Not nervous. He's scared because obviously, maybe he knows me. I could have said, "Fuck, I'm going to bed."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So I think I want to see like how was I going to play it out, so we can see how he was going to play
exactly.
it out.
Because then I would have to try to pull. Unless she'll be downstairs in the base and sitting down by herself.
I'm not going to just leave you out to dry like that.
I feel you. And like I felt bad because I thought she was gonna look better because I thought it was the other girl, which was her friend, and I seen her friend pictures and she's pretty nice. Right. So when I saw her sister, I was like, man. And like with the picture she sent on Snap, it wasn't.
He was trying.
We got it.
But he was trying. Yo, she's not so bad.
Like, what did he say in the car?
No, before they're walking up. Yeah, like, yo, she's not so bad. Trying to make you feel better.
I did. That's why I'm joking. Like, I said, yo, she's proper. She's proper.
Life is a piece of shit sometimes, boy.
Wait, what?
No, like, that's some like mind shit right there.
Yeah, so they come in. I had a little bit of gin left, man. Like nothing left, bro.
Dude had like
little, like 2 shots left.
Why even pull it up?
Yeah, bro, it pulled it up. You pulled it up? I should have the most for me.
Oh, some bro shit. What do you mean?
Yo, I'm drinking this shit. It tastes like pearl juice.
Oh, you mixed it? Did I get lost?
Oh my goodness!
Shout out to club shit, man.
Oh man! So you poured like a little bit.
A little bit.
I tried to, man.
Because it's too late. You can't buy alcohol now.
There's nothing left, man.
It's like, the whole time I'm like, this guy's talking about these girls, right? I'm like, yo, this place is gonna be closed. Like, this is not gonna happen.
Goodness.
But anyway, continue.
Yeah. You should just. Why even pull it out at that rate,
bro? It's better than what? Just us talking, playing with our fingers, bro.
I mean, it added maybe like 10 minutes of stuff to talk about.
And then I was like, I'm drinking this. I'm like, yo, fuck this awkwardness of sitting down in the living room, bro.
This is like an awkward conversation.
And to ask, I know you're gonna ask where we were sitting. It was he was getting biting his lips. So they sat on the far couch next to the window. So we have like in the living room setup, we have 2 L couches, and they sat on the left side, and Tristan sat on the right on the other couch.
Yeah, he went upstairs, so I had to entertain him.
For like 2, I went to get the bottle.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm asking questions.
Yeah. So I come down, I split the juice up with the alcohol, whatever, and then I'm standing up next to the fireplace near the door of the kitchen, And basically, like, when they were talking, and then when I asked them questions, Tristan already asked them the same question.
I already asked him questions.
So he busted. It was like a little joke type thing.
Yeah,
you poured a drink in front of him?
No, in the kitchen.
Okay, smart. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
And then, basically, I was like, "Do you want a tour?" Of, like,
well, I think it's a little weird.
Yeah.
And then Lex is like, "Okay, shit, I gotta like something has to pop out."
Yeah.
So he's like, "Want a tour?" Right?
To all of them? To both of them?
I just said, "You guys want a tour?" Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sort of, right? Because I mean, I think you were expecting just
because you said that you'd run at that point, no?
yeah, but then yeah.
How did he confirm interference? He sent a text or some shit?
No. When did you say?
I think only upstairs I confirmed.
Oh, upstairs.
But continue, yeah. So he said, okay, you want a tour, right? I think he meant to just give,
and then they both
the
came.
one he's gonna, yeah exactly.
Sorry, ask the question. How did you know he's running interference? You went upstairs and said, "Are you running interference?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm running interference for you." Like,
no, I think he just winged it.
Yeah,
you just said, "All right, just to run interference."
No, we upstairs and I'm like, "Yo, you good with this type of thing?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna chill."
Yeah, and I said, "Yo, you can sit down." And I'll get that. But yeah.
Oh yeah, well, we just went downstairs, showing the basement real quick. Well, as I was saying, "Yo, do you want a tour?"
They said, "Yeah."
They both got up.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh." Both?
Yeah, because you want just one, right? Because then the one you can bring back.
Yeah, because I wanted to like
isolation. I got it. Yeah.
Because I guess that's how we were doing. Because I know it was going on. I wasn't gonna be greedy and trying to take. You know what I mean?
It's not greedy, man. You probably would have preferred if you did that. At least you get a thing out of it. Anyways, it's fine. Yeah. So you go upstairs with both of them.
Downstairs first.
Upstairs. And what upstairs. I'm curious of is how. This is what the main point of the story is. How do you guys separate?
As soon as we went upstairs, my girl went straight to my room.
No tour.
She knew where my room was.
Right? Tour, no tour.
Like, not really. So I'm like, that's Trizzy's room. That's our other friend's room.
So she's like, all right, peace. And just walked.
She went to my room, turned on the light.
And then what's her name?
And got into on all fours and pulled her. No. What do you mean? She just went straight to your room, was ready to go?
She went first. And then the other one kind of was like at the door.
At the door, right? And so then I walked in and I was like, shit, I have an empty bottle here. I made a little joke, like, this is full, we maybe do something. Mm. But anyway, not like that. But, and then I walked in.
No alcohol.
Yeah, no alcohol at all, right? So I said, yo, you can sit down. I just got to use the bathroom, though. And then I went to the bathroom.
She's like, okay, I'll sit down in your room.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, that's cool. And then I went to the bathroom. When I came out, they were talking to each other. His girl was in my room. They were talking on my bed.
Smart.
I was like, okay, that's what's going on.
You're comfortable.
Yeah. And then eventually she went back and then they closed the door.
She just made a joke though. He's like, should I leave? He's like, should I leave? I was like, yo.
So then you were hanging out with her.
Yes.
And how long before you started smashing?
Not even 5 minutes.
What was the conversation like prior? Like, you're just like, all right, we're alone now. Let's do what we got to do.
Nah, she started kissing me, whatever, as soon as like the door closed.
Wow. Standing up?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then she was all like, why did it take you so long to message me?
She's down.
Blah, blah. And then she's like, next time you go to a concert, let me know. Da, 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 da.
So now you're smashing.
Yeah, and maybe. And then we start. I turn on TV just to buffer sounds because I don't know what's going on next room. I have no idea.
Did you think he might have smashed?
I thought maybe he would have been like, "Oh, fuck it, why not?"
Right.
So I was just like, just in case he didn't, though. Like, I turn on TV and stuff, so it's not like awkward, and they're just like awkward, quiet. And
did you smack her ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard the smack supposedly.
You did?
Me?
Yeah, you heard some slaps. You didn't hear some slaps? No.
Then the girl that slaps.
Girl said she heard her morning.
Morning? Who passed?
Moaning.
I heard her morning.
I was there. I don't know.
No, that's basically it. Whatever you can.
Yeah. So then,
decide.
You didn't hear any sounds from his crib, from his bedroom?
You could hear like moving, but like in terms of like sound, like moaning. And no, I didn't hear anything. I mean, I knew what was going on, but I didn't really hear anything distinctive. So me now, I gotta entertain this girl, right? If I'm not gonna beat, I gotta entertain.
If you had some drink in you, would you have beat?
I would have beat with some drink. Quite a bit of drink though. But I mean, not that she was just that. First of all, I wasn't even really like in the mood.
The beat.
Yeah, anyway. But she came in and then at this point I turned on the TV, whatever's on TV, and I just started talking to her. Started talking about school and shit like that. But right, and so I didn't. I also at the time I didn't know if she wanted. I mean, I assumed she wanted to be, but I didn't know for sure if she wanted to be. Right? Maybe she did it from her sister. But then we started talking about schools and shit, and then she lives on the residence, right? So she's talking about how the parties get crazy and shit like that. And so I maintained that conversation for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like literally just back and forth for 2 hours. We flowed pretty nicely, right? Now, at a certain point, it would have been very easy to kind of switch to a sexual conversation. Because at one point I asked her, like, okay, like, sexually, people have mad sex on the rest. She's like, yeah, people have mad sex. Right? And then at one point we were talking about, like, she's native, right? She's like, and we were talking about artists and shit like that and who she likes. She's like Eminem and shit like that. And I was like, oh, I mean, have you ever been with a black guy? She's like, yeah, I've never been with a white guy, I've been with one white guy, and I've been with a native and black only. Right? And from that point, if I wanted to, it would have been very easy to transition.
You trying to get another nigga?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, it would have been very easy to transition at that point. But I was like, there's no alcohol. She's 19. Yeah. Nice girl. I don't want to say she's ugly, she's a nice girl. I was like, you know what, let me just kind of talk it out. And so we talked it out for the rest. And then at some point, Lex texted me, like, are you, like, I'm going to drop them home soon.
Yeah. Are you done? Like, yeah. Just like, I ain't never started.
We continued talking. I wasn't sure if he was out the room or yet. Yeah. And then eventually texted me, like, yo, we're downstairs. I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't even hear him come out the room.
Yeah.
And then
so it was a good conversation.
Yeah. I mean, I had to try and pull, but I mean, I'm pretty sure she wanted it, Did
she make any, like...
No, she didn't. Like, she was sitting on my bed and I was sitting on my computer chair, right?
You kept the distance.
I kept the distance.
But you feel like she was open to it. Like, if you stepped next to her and, like...
Absolutely.
I confirmed it after.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the thing. Confirmed it after. I was pretty sure if I would have said whatever or did whatever, she would have been down. But I think maybe halfway through, she probably realized, okay, this is not happening. That's just kind of... But very early on, I made the comment that she's young. Like, or we'd be joke, like I laughed, but since she's 19, I kind of like,
if you weren't 19.
Yeah, exactly. So I think she kind of knew. Yeah, she knew. I didn't directly say it, but I think she kind of knew, okay, that he sees me as young. It's not going to pop up.
What did you confirm?
After, on the drive home, like, drive to their place, I asked him, like, so, like, how'd you feel about my boy, whatever, because I didn't ask her, like, if anything happened, obviously. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, he's cute. And then she messaged her sister, but then her sister showed me the message because she asked if anything happened, and she said no in the message. So I said, I'm like, why not? Like, live. And she's like, well, he said that I was young. So I'm like, oh,
I didn't say that.
No, like,
to her.
That's a good move, though.
Directly. But I said that.
Spirit feelings. I know. Very good move.
And then she said, he said I was young, and I'm like, oh, yeah. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, so you would have if he did it? She's like, yeah.
But why? What are you looking? You trying to get in the pussy you didn't want?
I just want to know.
You can't run the assist on the assist that don't actually want to be assisted. Like, what do you mean?
Guys, I wanted to know where, like, if she was feeling him or not. It's just curious, just curiosity at that point.
I was pretty sure she was.
Yeah, and just like confirm it because he now confirms that she was down.
Yeah, I also didn't want her to feel bad. She's just not.
No, I understand. It's a good move. You use age. Age is not like it's not like a physical trait that your age is temporary. It's not insulting at all. You're this age. Yeah. When you're older, maybe. Right now, it's not gonna work. It's just very easy out. I've used it before. It's a good way to use it.
I hope she didn't feel bad. It was good.
Well, that's good. You're a good friend. You had to work the next morning too, right?
No, I did day off.
Okay.
Right. So I wanted to go to bed, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah, you could stay up.
I could stay up. There's no problem.
That's a good.
But he owes me one.
Like a lot of people. I have a story. I don't know. We're running a little deep on this one.
I want to hear it.
We can do the story. We can do the.
I'm down.
Do the story for you thing. Yeah. So I will tell a story about the girl of the week, which is when Trizzy, the assist that Trizzy gave me, basically.
Don't say her name, I guess.
I ain't gonna say her name.
It'll call something else.
Yeah, we'll call her Kelly. Kelly. Yeah. So, Kelly was... I guess you guys can explain it better than I can, because I came around in the midst of it. Kelly was like friend to the crew. Like
so, Kelly. First we're all working at the airport. Mm-hmm. At first, she was I don't know how this guy met her, but our mutual friend. I don't know how he met her, but they were dating apparently. Mm-hmm. Shit wasn't happening. So Kelly, I don't know, they weren't talking as much. Another boy of ours somehow started talking to her, went to her house, which was pretty far at the time, and hit it.
Which boy is that? Don't say their full name, but
the one that lives with us.
Yeah.
But
okay.
And hit it. Right?
He was the first one.
He was the first one. Okay, right? He put in the time, he went to our house, hit it. I think 2 years disappears. We're not talking to her. One person of the not the immediate crew, but one of the
outskirt people.
Brownie starts talking to her. Obviously, she realized that it's the same group. Ends up coming around
a lot.
Starts talking to the guy who house we used to chill with a lot, buy a lot.
She worked at Wendy's. Used to bring Wendy's.
Yeah, we used to do that.
Really?
Yes. And then, so a guy that she was talking, the house we used to go to, I guess she was talking to him for a bit. And, as we came around, I guess. Things happen. So, at this point, I was on break with my ex-girlfriend, and she seemed to like me at the time, right? And so, I beat a couple times. And then,
was she pushing the action, or were you like, I want to beat this?
She was pushing the action. And I was living at my mom's place, so everything was come over late and stuff like that. And then after I beat, I definitely wasn't gonna wife or anything. So we still talked, but she definitely started to take interest in other people in the group. And then from there,
I remember from there, and I'm fine with a sis, but I was never really attracted to her. She wasn't ugly. She was just like 6.2, 6.1.
Yeah, at the time she was also a bit bigger.
Not big.
But a bit bigger.
Yeah, she just didn't put much effort into looking good. No makeup, no nothing. She didn't have any. Not that women need makeup or anything.
Skateboarder shoes.
So I was never really into her. But I remember a couple of times I was told, she's kind of into you, and I was always like, nah, like I'm not down. One time I was down because I just got out of a bad relationship, which I spoke about on Love Hurts. I was just trying to fuck whatever could move. But then my ex asked if I was free that night, and I just didn't answer the girl Kelly's text messages. So that was the only time that it came close, but I wasn't down. So long story short, she ends up moving away to strip. Before
that, right?
Okay.
So I want to put this in. I don't know if I ever told you, but I think at the time that Lex and Jimmy were living in the same apartment, and I guess it must have been some kind of party or something, and she was there.
It was his birthday. She was there.
Maybe it was his birthday. We had
to carry him to the room, and she's like,
I don't know what happened, but she was there that night. I was there that night, and I didn't go home, and she didn't go home, and Juice was there as well. And I guess at the time I had already slept with her, but I think she was feeling Jimmy, right? And so I slept there, and we all slept there. And I was sleeping in the sofa bed or futon, whatever. And I started crying. Right?
Oh shit!
Right?
What?
I remember she started crying. Right? I mean, and talking to her, she was crying because she started having feelings for Jimmy.
What?
Yeah, but
shout out to me. I ain't never get no love on this podcast. Finally, I get some a little bit.
But I guess she was kind of conflicted because obviously I had been with her, and I guess she had feelings for me as well, right? So
a lot of alcohol was probably involved.
It was alcohol. Yeah. In an attempt, at the time I thought this was a good idea. In an attempt to make it easier on her. I was like, yo, like, you don't have to cry. Like, this is like, you
ain't gotta cry, baby.
You don't gotta cry like this. You know, I'm good if you want Jimmy. Like, I knew Jimmy didn't want her as well, but I didn't want to speak for him. You know? Yeah. So I was like, you know, you don't have to cry. Like, there's no confusion. Like, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I made her bawl more, right? And so I don't know how night went. I was drunk too, but like. Remember, I asked Juice, like, what do I do here and all this shit. And then, but then, yeah, no, so I don't think I ever told you that. But yeah, she was crying because I think she was conflicted. And I tried to make it better on her by saying, hey, listen, I'm not going to date you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to happen anyway.
And I never gave her any signs of me being interested, ever. At no point.
And then.
Then she moves away to a town nearby to strip.
Actually, wait a second.
Oh shit, there's more? There's more?
So before she moves, right? One day she calls me up, right? And she's like, I'm outside. I'm living at my mom's place. I go outside. And at the time I wasn't driving. It was like this is actually 8 years ago. I've been driving 7 years. It was 8 years ago. And she's a black eye. I'm like,
shit.
What the fuck? So she started stripping. And she had a pimp who would beat her for whatever reason. I don't know. Right? And, I mean, I talked to her for like a few minutes. I went back into my house. But I mean,
you told me this.
She had a black eye, man. I was like, I don't know what this girl is doing. She went from Wendy's to like stripping to black eyes. Oh, man. And then, went back in my house. And then after that, the next time I heard of her was when Jimmy was
back in my story.
Yeah,
but you have a little thing too because you tried to do your little one too.
Oh, you guys are like, oh yo, yeah, but nothing popped off because you guys are like, oh yo, she's running through the crew trying to get your piece.
I never said that in my life.
Not you. It was another one of our friends. Like, yo, try to get your piece.
But you tried to get your piece.
She came through and she was sleeping over. And
here comes prideful Lex. Here comes the pride.
She came into the crib.
You didn't have your dreadlocks yet. We know. We know.
She came into the crib. She came into my bed.
Yeah.
And nothing popped off.
Yeah, but you tried.
Well, obviously the girl's on my bed.
So what happened? Why didn't...
I don't... She just wasn't down. I'm not gonna... rape her.
What the fuck? I was wondering.
She wasn't down, and then I was like, all right. And I was like, yo, night, shit.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's it, dog.
But at what period was that? That was pre she left.
That was before she left, and before that story.
Yeah.
Definitely before just the story.
Okay.
That was maybe before she said that she started liking you. When we got the apartment. It was when we got the apartment.
Okay.
So it was like, beginning of the summer, I don't know, man. I just remember...
But that shit like March,
I just remember that, a friend said, yo, everyone's getting a piece of this. You should just try to get a piece of it while it's around. And I was like...
You're like, what?
Whatever.
No.
And
you're like, yes.
And she was already coming over for whatever reason. Mm. And he went to his room and whatever. And you went, I guess you went to bed or something. You were doing something. But she was there and I was there. So I was like, all right, well, you can sleep here. Straight.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't go out of my... I'm saying, I didn't go out of my way.
Yeah, no, it was there. You tried your thing.
I tried my thing. That's it.
Wasn't she the one who was one night? Juice and someone else was trying to get me super drunk, and then someone said, "You're gonna kill him." Oh no, it was someone else. Sorry, I was trying to see what was her. Never mind. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so boom. I don't know why I say boom. Yeah, I know boom. I was gonna do that too. I was gonna do it too. I go to this town she goes out of town to strip. Right. Yes. I go out of town. My sister was living in the same town or close to the town. So I went to go visit my sister, and she texted me like, "Oh, come see me at this club, whatever." So I was like, "All right." I'm lying. Before that, she was messaging me too, saying she has a 7 Series Beamer, and how if I came up, I'd be able to drive the whip, and like da. And I didn't believe her, but I had to go see my sister anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, I might as well, call the DuckTales while I'm there. So I went to see my sister, and then one night,
old school DuckTales.
And one night. I don't know what night it was. My sister's like, "Oh, where you going?" I'm like, "I'm going to a strip club. Sorry, I'll be back later. Not right now." And I bounced. Mm-hmm. I got to the strip club. Mm-hmm. I walk in. It was a pretty nice place. I sit down by a table by myself, and I remember I was approached by 5 or 6 different girls. Like, "Hey, you want a drink? Whatever. And I was like, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. Waiting for this girl, because she's supposed to be at the club, to show up. And then I message her. I'm like, oh, I'm here. I'm not sure where you're at. And she's like, oh, I'm here. Just, whatever. I'm coming out, whatever. And I'm still waiting. And then I remember a girl came up to me and was like, and before she could even say, like, you want a drink, I'm like, I'm good. Yeah. Like, I don't want another drink. I've been asked 6 times already. And she's like, no, it's me, Kelly. And I remember my mouth dropping to the ground. I remember being completely shocked. Like, whoa, like, what the fuck? Like, she was, I'm talking about, I'm not bullshitting at any point. She went from a solid 6.1 to a 7.8. Fully maked up and everything with her outfit. She had the little, I remember she's wearing these orange, like straps things. Yeah. Like the fishnet thing. Yeah. And I was like, whoa. Yeah. She lost a bunch of weight. She changed her hair color. I was genuinely like, what the fuck? Yeah. I didn't recognize her. Yeah. And then she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh. She sat down, we spoke, and I was like, listen, I'm not trying to stop you from doing your thing. Because she was getting a lot of, one thing that made me feel good was, out of all the girls there, she's getting, if not the most attention.
Yeah. She did have a bum on her.
She had a bum. Yeah. And that remained. Yeah. She was getting the majority of the attention there. So I was like, listen, I'm just here to like chill. I just came to see you for a bit, do your thing. I'm not trying to like get in your way. And she's like, no, I want to hang out, whatever. And then I remember dudes were buying her drinks, and she'd bring the drinks to me. I felt dope. I felt nice, right? So then there's a little VIP section, and I was like, I'll get a dance if you're giving out dances, whatever. And when I got a dance, and this club was like a club where people were doing extras and shit. Dudes in front of me are getting lush.
Oh yeah,
live in the VIP area. I seen, because it's like there's like tables, but it's not sectioned off. Okay. So you can see what the fuck's going on. And then dudes are literally getting lush, like 4 tables down. I could see it. Oh, wow. Yeah. And she's giving me a little dance, and then we went back to a section, and then there's a bunch of, there's like about a group of people who were doing like a birthday or something. And she went on stage to do her little dance. I remember she said, I'll be right back. She gave me the drink. I remember it's very carefully. She gave me the drink the guy bought her. Yeah. She went on stage, she did her dance, and the people in front of her were like clapping and like wilding out, like, oh, she was dancing good. It's not she was dancing good, she looked good. Okay. She looked comfortable up there, right?
She looked comfortable.
She looked comfortable. And the dudes were clapping and laughing, whatever, right? So, not laughing, sorry, clapping, whatever. And then she came back to me, and I felt like a Don Juan. Yeah. So, there's this one guy who was buying her drinks the majority of the night. I remember at the end of the night, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go home. Or I'm going to go to my sister's spot. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm tired or whatever. She's like, no. Let's hang out at my hotel, blah, blah, blah. And then the dude was like confused because he's been buying her drinks all night. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So he's confused, like, oh, I thought I was the one that was gonna. And she's like, I remember she said, she's like, oh, sorry, sweetie. I don't take my work out of this place. Like, text me tomorrow and I'll see you here tomorrow. She's pimping him, like, she was on her shit.
Nice, yeah.
So, she did. She's doing her thing. So we went back to the hotel. Yeah. And, we're doing our thing, and I'm I guess I feel like I didn't take a shower, so I took a shower, come out. She's running lush, whatever, and she gets a call from a pimp or some shit. I don't know. The dude I was paying for the hotel. And as she's running lush, she's telling me, like, or she's telling the dude on the phone, oh, no, like, I'm just by myself, blah, 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 like, don't come over, and I'm just going to sleep now. Yeah. Got like 2 or 3 calls like that. Shit. So I started smashing. I remember mid-smash, she has another call. And the guy was like on his way. So I was like, I ain't trying to get into a shootout or a fight over this situation. Yeah. I'm in a place where I'm not known by anyone. I'm leaving. Right? Yeah. So I left. No, I finished. Yeah, absolutely. I was trying to figure out. I finished. I was like, all right, just give me like a couple minutes. Yeah. And I'm going to finish up. And I finished. Yeah. And I bounced and I left. Yeah. And the next day she told me she got beat up by the dude. And she's like, can I come back with you? But I was already on my way back to where I was going. Okay. Yeah. But I was like, I'm already on my way back. But like when you get, but I just remember very well that she looked like polar opposite
to what?
Yeah. And then when she came back down, me and her hung out a bit, did our thing, but yeah, I that was the only assist that it was a hell of an assist too.
One day when I was still working at Pizza Hut, she messaged me randomly. I guess this was after all that. Like this is like after. Way
Yeah, later.
And I think she said she was living in in Montreal, and that she was living by someone's place and working at a bank. I was like, oh, okay.
This girl did like 2 180s, bro.
Yeah, man. And then so actually I went to go see her. I still had my first card this time, and I went to go see her, and she definitely had lost a lot of weight. She seemed very like cool. She seemed like she wasn't into that shit anymore. She was trying to get her back into like what she should have been into.
Doing well.
Yeah, doing well. And then that was probably the last time I ever seen her. I didn't beat her or anything. I just we talked, bounced, and then that was it. And then, but you seen her the other day?
I did. Pregnant.
Seen her the other day?
Pregnant.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was out there shopping for baby shit.
She's out here in
where? Costco?
I was at Toys R Us.
Okay. Well, I mean her dad lives in El Poro, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh shit.
Really?
Yeah, she looked okay.
She's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Not as good as her
I mean, she's pregnant.
Yeah, she's pregnant, but I got different pregnant girls that shout out to the
sure.
pregnant women out here. You know what I'm saying? Not anymore. My wife's not pregnant anymore, so
True.
you know what I mean.
True.
I know.
Did she recognize you guys talking?
We did.
Yeah.
It was an awkward moment where it's like, fuck, do we say some shit to each other? And I was like,
She wasn't with anybody?
she was with her mom.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, she's like, oh my gosh, as if she didn't recognize me from the beginning.
Yeah, she knew.
She knew the fuck I was, man. And I was like,
You're the guy that up and left.
That's dope, though.
Said you're the one that up and left.
Up and left, yeah. We spoke when we got back here. But anyways.
Oh, yeah.
All right, yo, that was a longer one than usual. Deep one.
Yeah.
The Gibberish Podcast at gmail.com, the Gibberish Pod at Twitter, Gibberish Pod at Instagram.
Check it out.
Check it out. This is the last episode. Well, one more episode after this.
Yeah, last one's coming up. Finally.
Last one's coming up for season finale. And then we're back in another, 4 months-ish?
We'll see how it plays out, but hopefully 4 months.
4 months around, give or take.
Yeah.
And then after we're back. But as Trizzy would say, Bevel.
Keep it locked.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.